we got a message from Solon, aka the CEO of Kuro Games, about some pretty serious shit, and we're going to talk about it, and we have a big reveal at the end of this video. Do not click off, because this is fucking big. All right, we have some very interesting news to share, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe if you're here, and hit the bell for all notifications. So let's look at this shit here real quick. Message from Solon, CEO of Kuro Games, about Wuthering Waves 2.0 launch. Yesterday, after extensive preparation, the 2.0 of Renacita update finally launched, and I'd like to share its performance with you. First, the newer version exceeded players' expectations. I agree. If you have not played the game, the quality of life is better, the exploration is better, the voice acting is better, the OST is better, the BGM is better, the combat is better. Everything is better about the game from the ground up, and the environment is incredible. Everything has been improved, and pretty much en masse, everybody's loving the update who's played it, unless you're a sad little Genshin cock who's still sitting there playing with Paimon. Feedback from the community and surveys highlighted significant improvements in content quantity and quality compared to previous versions. Let me translate this to you. Thank you for giving the developers for truthful and honest support in our game direction. We used it to make our game better based on what y'all wanted. Wow, imagine that. You listen to your community, and your community will respect the fuck out of you. Maybe other fucking companies should try that. On the operational side, we're thrilled to announce that Wuthering Waves achieved its highest single-day revenue since launch, a milestone for the team. Beyond the revenue and acclaim, players' growing confidence in the game's long-term development is equally encouraging. As long as they keep delivering update after update, why would we as a player base not continue to trust the devs that things will get better? I cannot tell you how nice it is to think, I don't really like this thing about this game. Hey, what do you guys think? Oh, you don't like it either? Okay, let's send them a message. Hey, Solon, this thing really isn't that good. We don't really like it. Here's why we don't like it. Here's what we think you should do to improve. Send. 2 updates later. We heard the community, it's been fixed. If my thoughts are being heard, I don't need to worry about things being bad now, because I've learned if I have patience, they will always get fixed. And sometimes not even an update patch, not even 2 update patches. Sometimes bugs are fixed within 12 hours of them at launch. It's really nice. We've always maintained that our results reflect our efforts and capabilities. As long as we stay pragmatic and focused on growth, we're confident we can continue delivering exceptional content to surprise and delight our players. Finally, I'm grateful to create a game with growth potential alongside all of you. In case you guys don't know, Wuthering Waves has broken the Chinese Bilibili download record for the most downloaded game since launch of Wuthering Waves 2.0. It's doing incredibly well in CN, it's doing incredibly well in JP, it's doing incredibly well in EN. Everything seems to be going great. Proof? Oh, yeah, I do have that. Can anybody link the Bilibili chart? Oh, wait, I tweeted about it. Yeah, so here's my tweet. Twitter.com/Tectone. If you haven't followed yet, please do. Here's my response to this being discovered. I don't know what it is, but I really can't help for Wuthering Waves. It's my current #1 gacha, beating ZZ and HSR marginally for now. I still love ZZ and HSR, but Wuwa is my #1. The developers, obviously, recency bias comes into play, but Renacita is incredible. The developers seem to care a lot, and that makes me care a lot. Whether you love or hate Wuthering Waves, the impact it's had on the space has been amazing. Kuro devs, good shit on 2.0. It's been amazing so far, and I'll post my full in-depth review soon. And here is Bilibili with Wuthering Waves currently in the #1 position of all games currently, even trumping 5.3, an Archon patch for Genshin Impact. Yes, guys, this is a big deal. This list cannot be tampered with. This is a huge deal. Now, this was posted on r/Gotcha Gaming. I want to go over a couple comments, see how they're feeling. I haven't seen. Wuwa Handshake ZZZ, great. Releasing one of the best patches that also serves as a soft relaunch of the game with a shit ton of freebies. Great. Looks good. Seems like even r/Gotcha Gaming is being positive about this, which is crazy because people call this Reddit r/Hoyo Gaming. By the way, I recommend everybody to avoid this website. It's terrible. We're going to go a little bit more in depth here. So what we have right here is the new form of the revenue report, the sensory tower that content creators will be covering every month. This is usually determined to show you the success of a game or not. Now, I'd heavily disagree. It shows 2 things: the success of a game, or the lack thereof, as well as something you need to consider, the over-predatory monetization system in order for these companies to achieve such high numbers that have been displayed. Now, here's the other thing that you need to understand. These numbers, and I want to speak with 100% truth, these numbers are not real. And they'll make it very hard for you to not understand this information. These numbers are not real. They are not based in logic. They're projections. And what does a projection mean? I feel like it's this number, and that's it. Yes, it is as Mickey Mouse as that. These are what they think this game is made based on projections. Projections of what? I don't know. Your feelings, your emotions? What raw statistical data are you basing these projections off of? And why even showcase projections rather than just say, here's the raw statistical data we've received by the company submitting it to us? But instead you say, it made this much money because I think that it did. And if you want to know why it sounds so Mickey Mouse, well, a recent content creator has announced that they are in part with the Sensory Tower and in part with the new revenue data, and you'll just guess who it is. Yep, you're right. The most reputable, the most trustworthy, the most intelligent creator that you guys know. Yes, I shit you not, it's this guy. Yeah.
Can you hear him? Okay, what's up?
Why do you keep saying that I ran away from a call?
I mean, you want to continue the conversation then? I was trying to explain why YouTube and Bilibili are different.
Yeah, one's in English, one's in Chinese.
No, I was explaining something else, why the content is different.
Why do we need to know that?
Because the YouTube side is more toxic, and why Western CCs are bad.
Okay, man, let's hear it.
Okay, so YouTube side, I mean, you obviously know this, right? You're earning money based off of traffic, views, engagement, right? Per click, watch time. Right, you're running ads. YouTube runs ads on your videos, and you make money off of that. That's the majority of your income on YouTube, right? Outside of like sponsorships. I'm pretty sure you make more off of ads than sponsors. I mean, your sponsors are on Twitch.
No,
I'm talking about like YouTube.
My sponsors on both. I make 90% of my revenue from sponsorships.
Uh-huh.
Why are you saying uh-huh?
You make 90% of your revenue from sponsorships.
Yeah. It's not even close. A guy who doesn't even know how people in his own field make money is in charge of giving you the projections of what he thinks these games are making. That guy's the one who's involved with it. So if there's ever a reason to not trust these reports, look no further than that. These charts are for nothing more than to piss you off and to push agendas. And that's it. They are even made with people who don't even know how their own job makes money, and it's insane. They have no qualifications. They have no reason to be doing this. It's not raw statistical data. It's a revenue report based off of feelings. If that sounds reliable to you, great. But to me, it sounds like a pile of shit. And here's the other thing you need to understand. Doesn't matter how much money these companies are making, as long as they're live, as long as they're not end of servicing, as long as you enjoy them, then play them. Dollars spent does not equal quality. Play the games that you like. That's all that matters. People should be thanking Wuthering Waves for what it's done for the gacha space. Shit's ridiculous. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, boys.